It is 10 a.m., but for quorum, we are going to have to wait for the mayor since I suspect that Maureen is driving home. Could you guys hear that? Oh, did you? Oh, sorry. Did you hear the car drive by with the really loud music? No, that my mic didn't catch that. That was something. Queens Ave is a little busy, but I don't get street racers so much on Queens Ave. That's it's an issue we talked about last time. My goodness. Okay, I think we have quorum, so we can get started. It's 10:02 a.m. Can call this meeting to order. Thanks everybody for coming. It's a pretty short agenda. I'll start off with any disclosures of interest. Okay, great. Seeing none. We'll move on. Any new business? I don't believe there is any, but any last minute additions? Okay, seeing none. Move to approve the minutes of the April 13th public committee meeting. Can I have a mover? Moved by Javid, seconded by the mayor. All in favor? And that is carried. Thank you so much. So just some updates from the in-camera meeting that we are able to share just for people to know. We did approve the minutes from the previous meeting. We did go through some confidential legal matters and invoices and some other personnel processes. There were also 3 memos of agreements that we signed, and I thought 2 I'd highlight in particular. Deputy Chief McIntyre, did you want to start with the extension of time for the civil remedies, and then maybe speak a little bit about the Mental Health Peer Connect app?
Absolutely. Thanks, Chair, to everyone. The first is a civil remedies grant. So we entered into a grant program in last April of 2020. And our intention with that was to run really a campaign to highlight human trafficking and, of course, the concern to young girls. That was going to be a video production, which was inadvertently stalled with all of the things associated to the pandemic. So we applied for and were successful in getting an extension for that grant. So that is allows us to continue working on that project. A great promotional and awareness campaign as it relates to HT. That extension moves us to March of 2022. So that was the first one in relation to that. The second one is just is a pilot program. So the Minister of the Solicitor General is funding the First Response Mental Health Peer Connect app, and they really selected certain agencies to pilot this program. We were, London Police were selected to give it a pilot, and what it'll do is allow really a technology to assist and facilitate our reach out from our peer team members to members of the organization who could be in need of some support. And it really just becomes an electronic vehicle to flag that notification and facilitate and track our reach out from the peer team to our members at large. So we look, there's no funding, of course, there's no cost associated to this pilot program, and we'll look at how is that working. Is it successful? Is it not? Did it assist us in, really engagement with our members? Did it not? And so we'll be able to extend that trial period, move it into a contract should we approve. But really, we're just in the early stages of that at this time. So it's an interesting piece of technology, which fingers crossed is successful and is helped support our members. So thank you for that.
Thank you so much for sharing that information, Deputy Chief McIntyre. I think that's a pretty exciting new program, and hopefully we'll hear much more of it, and hopefully it's successful. I think I just need someone to move my verbal update from the in-camera meeting, and that's moved by Javid and seconded by the mayor, and all in favor. And that is carried. We don't have any new business, so we can wrap this up pretty quickly. I just need a motion to adjourn. And that is moved by Javid and seconded by the mayor. All in favor. And that is carried. Thank you everybody for your time today. I'll see you all on Thursday.